This 2004 Hunter Legend 41 with the aft cabin has just been acquired by new owners Steph and Ben and is to be delivered from Poole to Fleetwood, a distance of 450 nautical miles over the next 4 or 5 days depending on the weather. With boat checks complete and extra fuel taken on board, skipper Richard briefed the crew prior to departure. We slipped our lines at 0600 and waited for the bridges to open to depart Poole Harbour with favourable sailing conditions on our first leg to Falmouth. It's just after midnight and the start of my watch. Next 3 hours, we've made really good progress during the day, slipping from Poole Harbour at 0600 this morning and then making our way along the south coast past the start point, and we're now currently heading towards Falmouth, hoping to arrive in Falmouth for refuelling somewhere around about 8:30 in the morning. The passage to Falmouth took 20 hours, where we topped up the fuel to check consumption and took on extra water, all in just 35 minutes, before departing once more on our passage north to Fleetwood. Life on board took on the familiar pattern of sail handling and helming, on watch, eat, sleep and repeat, as we headed towards Land End. It's an unwritten rule that every Halcyon video must have at least one clip of dolphins, and we wouldn't want to disappoint. After passing the Longship's Light, we turned north parallel to the TSS before starting our long passage across the Bristol Channel. At last the heavy swell reduced and we could enjoy a cooked brunch in the sunshine, which everyone seemed to enjoy. It was all going so well when past the Smalls and the South Bishop Light, we were making good progress north when a gale warning was received.
Coast Guard, here follows the new gale warning. Gale warning for Sierra Irish Sea, issued at 1550 UTC on Friday the 11th of October. Northwesterly, gale force 8 expected later.
the storm. As we passed South Stack Lighthouse, the decision was taken to stop in what's left of Holyhead Marina and assess the weather situation before completing the passage to Fleetwood. We arrived in Holyhead under clear blue skies and a strengthening wind to tie up on the only pontoon left in the marina after a 2018 devastating storm. We are grateful to the Holyhead Sailing Club for allowing us to use their showers and enjoyed a cup of coffee while we waited for the Force-8 gale to pass through. We eventually departed at 0400 the following morning to catch the favourable tide and make good progress to arrive in time for the evening lock at Fleetwood Marina. So after 5 days of sailing with 1 day in Holyhead to shelter from the storm, we've just passed the Westerly Cardinal Morecambe and about to start our final passage into Fleetwood. This has been a really enjoyable passage. We've had all sorts of weather, everything from sunshine, wearing shorts, through to the first icy chills of winter as we came north up through the Irish Sea. So the boat's being prepared now to go into the lock into Fleetwood, and then we'll finally clean the boat down and hand her back to its proud owner, Ben, who's just sitting next to me now. So Ben, after sailing dilly-dilly some 450 nautical miles towards Fleetwood, what do you think of your new acquisition?
Yeah, quite pleased with it, thank you.
And what decided you on the Hunter?
The space, easy access we've got large dogs, so the walk-through transom's handy, the steps are wide, plenty of accommodation. It just gave us everything that we were looking for, really.
Yeah, and I think the Halcyon crew agree that she sails beautifully. We've thoroughly enjoyed being on board with you. What are your immediate plans for Dilly Dilly?
Some minor repairs, but yeah, learn to sail, I think is probably high on the list of things to do.
Well, on behalf of Halcyon and our skipper Richard and the crew, thank you very much for inviting us on board. It's been a pleasure.
No, thanks guys, it's been great.
The pilotage to Fleetwood Marina was well marked, and we found our berth in time to prepare an evening meal and settle down for the night. The final task the following morning was to clean the boat and wish new owners Steph and Ben happy sailing in Dilly Dilly, which is an excellent example of the popular and spacious Hunter Legend 41, with the forward and aft cabins, both with self-contained heads and showers.